Hey, happy Saturday. Michael Finley here of Michael Finley's Dollar Tree hauls, vlogs, and more. Okay, I've been asked if I would do more cooking videos because of the groceries I got the other day from Walmart. So, as you know, all of us make things differently. So, if you don't like my recipe, maybe you can, because I'm making meatloaf. This is 1 pound, little maybe 1 pound and a third. I don't put egg in it. I don't put milk. I do not put breadcrumbs. Never have. Don't ever plan to. So anyways, here I have a small bowl with kind of hot water. What is it? I'm out of onion. So this, and I learned from my first job in '83 to constitute dehydrated. Put them in water and you get hydrated onion again, just diced up very small. So I always cook my meatloaf on 350. I do most of my baking on 350 unless I never made it before, and until I perfect it and make it my own recipe with my added ingredients that I might not like from yours or you might not like from mine. You add in what you like. So anyways, bake, put that, it's at 350. So in my bell pepper, in my frickin' meatloaf, I do add bell pepper, not the whole thing, just enough for taste because I don't want it to overpower. So on the meat, let me bring the camera down. BRB. Okay, I hope you can see it because I see it in the camera. So garlic powder, and it's up to your taste preference. So you put as much as how you like the flavor. As you know, I put regular table salt in here, not too much. Again, it's for taste that you like. Pepper, I should use the other one, it comes out quicker, but too much. To smell the onion. See how it's reconstituting? You can see it because of the lighting in here. As you know, frickin' sucks. Okay, so we're gonna take a, gonna let that set for a bit. Oh, we'll Ryan knock it off. Okay, real quickly, and for me, I'm a man, I don't give a damn. I try to cut it as small as I want, but when my hands start tiring or trembling too much, I just let them go at any size. Ooh, that's spicy. Well, not spicy, you know what I mean. Potent and strong scent of bell pepper, but I've always loved green bell pepper. And what you want to have it pick up the flavor even better is do this the night before or very early in the morning. Let it sit until you're ready to make it. Well, you get the gist. BRB. Okay, so you see that, and then of course I cube it. I'm not copying on my food. I'm turning my face away. I'm turning my head away. Oh, you know what I mean. Can I just make them that size? You don't want it to overpower the meat either. I'll just dunk it on the meat. Yes, it's messy. Okay, let's see. It's even thicker, but we're not gonna put our hand in it because I might save it for other things. Because you don't want overpowering with onion either. Again, go by personal taste. Time to play with the meat, but you don't want to over mix the meat either because it gets tough. And you don't want to take cold meat out of the refrigerator, put it in here, start working with it, because again, when you start to cook it, it's gonna get tough. So let it sit out for 5, 10, up to 15 minutes, depending where you feel comfortable at. You start working the meat. And again, I go by scent, you know, aroma, aromatics. And if I feel it's missing some garlic powder or whatever, if I feel that it smells perfect the way I want it to taste, then I don't add any more seasoning to it or bell pepper or onion. I just leave it as it is. Because you can always add to salt extra if you want after the fact when it's done. Okay. Damn it. Sorry, I don't have no paper towels. So there it is, okay? So we're gonna put this aside so it can be picking up flavors. I need to wash my hands. Okay. And when I make meatloaf, sometimes I use this, but I like making it a little thinner so it cooks faster. Since I'm the only one that's gonna eat this, I don't mind using this whole little pan. I don't know what size it is. I found it at a thrift store several years back. Your mama. Okay. So anyways, let me get this out because I don't want it to melt. So this bowl's already cracking out. I didn't want to put it in here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? A little mistake on my part. My bad. Okay, I like to add a little bit of mustard. Mustard. Just a little bit. As much as if you like mustard, I'm not a fan of mustard, but I do use it for salads and stuff like that. I will be making the macaroni salad soon, but not yet. And a little bit of ketchup. Yeah, I washed my hands already. Well, wash them again, right? Okay. Let's do this again. Play with the food. It makes those little farting sounds, well then you know it's all good. Okay. Again, you don't want to overwork the meat. So, get a little pan. And put the meat in there as smoothly as possible and don't break the bowl. Oh, it smells good. Yeah, it's greasy because it's ground chuck. I like ground chuck. That's where my fat comes in instead of egg and breadcrumbs and milk and all that junk. Well, to me it's junk. You know, because we did not grow up having meatloaf like that. Just, you know, of course. Press it down to your liking. You can make it like this if you want. I just like to have it get the shape of the pan. Just me. You don't have to do it like that either. Originally, my original channel was for mentally ill men that didn't know how to cook or was afraid to cook. I just told them if I can do it, you can do it too. See, I'm a leader or influencer. I'm not a damn follower. Never have been. Don't ever plan to be. Well, maybe some. But. So, of course, being diabetic, I just make it with simple tomato sauce on top. And not too much either. Some time on there. Yeah. It's a very blow. Sometimes I put the tomato sauce halfway through the cooking, but I'm just going to put it now. No, this isn't a blooper. I've told you I make meatloaf different ways. I make it with turkey, ground turkey. I've never made it with chicken. I don't think I would like it. That's just Michael Finley's opinion, not how you would feel about it. You might like it, you know, but okay, let's get that. Wash my hands again. this. Wait. I do need, now what I'm making, that some of you asked me last year, what is creamed peas? I'm going to show you. And again, this is my Irish French grandfather's recipe. And he was a big influence on us kids, so gotta honor my grandfather, right? I need flour. I gotta have baking powder. Not baking powder, the heck's it called? Cornstarch. The environment. It's not the meatloaf over, that'd not be good. Okay. And it's usually good with milk, so let me BRB while I make some powdered milk into milk. Oh, no. Canned milk. Evaporated milk. I have extra, so I don't need it. I gotta do it with that. But I still need a separate bowl. Never prepared. Oh well. I ain't got no bowls or anything. Or I do, and I don't know where I put them. BRB. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a little bit of water. Of course, my powdered milk. And I just go by flavor, you know, just enough to make the slurry. Even though this isn't cornstarch. Just make the milk. I'm handling it. Okay. Well, you get again, the gist of it. So let's get this cooking. So what you want to do is, of course, put the burner on, but don't let the flame jump up like that. Put it low because you don't want it to scorch either. You're going to get some flour. Not yet. Oh, you know what? I forgot the star ingredient, peas. So while that's heating up, you want to drain the peas, okay? Or at least my grandfather used to. I don't remember him using brine in here. So, drain these babies. If you don't have a big enough measuring cup, mine only goes up to 1.5. No, be letting these drain still be wet, but not that extra stuff. Okay. This is the thickening agent for that would be instead of the cornstarch slurry. Okay. What you want to do is put in your peas carefully. It makes no matter how you want to. Well, put the milk first. You can put the butter first, whatever. I like putting the milk first so I see where it's at. Okay, right there. So I don't need to open that can. Next, you put just a little bit of butter. If you don't have issues with your heart or anything, high cholesterol or anything, put as much as you want, but I do like it buttery. Okay. Pepper, it's your preference. It's supposed to take a lot of pepper, or at least my grandfather Finley's recipe did. Is that recording? Because I'd be pissed if I didn't even go and put it on a low medium heat. Oh, great. I don't want to sneeze. So let's bring it up a little bit more. Oh, I didn't need the flour. Oh, I did it, huh? Didn't I? Oh, that was the milk. Well, let's see. Yeah, I screwed up, but it's warm in here, so. But that's what I want you to see my fuck up, so when you get to make it, you don't fuck up. So anyways, you'd be making a slurry, which is corn starch and milk, preferably for this. But I got mixed up because I was originally in that little plastic cake, single cake. I was gonna put the flour, but it could still, the butter's dairy, could still help thicken out the, or you have it running, but just to show you, I will put the flour in it, regardless. Because you do want it thick, and you want it thick, but not thick like gravy. You want to be able to, like, gel. Now, I'll show you, because I don't know how to explain this shit. It's already boiling, so you want to get this in there quick. And for me, I don't care for if there's lumps or not. And the reason why I make it in the small little pan is because it only goes for an hour and 10 minutes, an hour 15 minutes, depending what you feel safe. As long as it's turned down the heat, of course. I'm setting the timer to an hour and 10 minutes. But it'll be cooked before then. Okay, an hour and 10 minutes. So anyways, just mix it. You can even turn down the burner now if you want. You could add more pepper to it if you want. But I'm gonna leave it like this, because I'd rather have the taste of the meatloaf. This is just a side dish, And here's a finished product of my grandfather's cream peas. I think other people make it like this too. You can use whole milk, I guess, but my grandfather always uses canned milk, evaporated milk. Okay, can you see it? I'm not gonna try it because it's too hot, but that's how thickness you want it. I guess like a gravy. Anyways, that's it, and I'll be right back with the finished meatloaf after an hour and 8 minutes. Okay, BRB. Hello again. I'm seeing double. Oh, it's the shadow of that. Never mind. So the oven just beat. The meatloaf is done. So let's take it out. And it cooked fully. I'm doing this in parts, but now that Queen's Life kind of showed me or taught me how to do things, that's how I've been doing the beginning and endings to my videos. Yeah, now see, I'm afraid of spilling it. It does shrink, of course, but who cares? I live alone. And what I don't eat, I freeze. See all the fat? You'll want to drain that, but because of time, me being diabetic, I waited too long to eat, so I don't want to get sick. But anyways, BRB while I get the cream peas from over there and get my plate and my dessert. Okay, BRB. Okay, for us diabetics or fellow diabetics that know, if we're going to have a starch, which would be this, cream peas. Usually, if I didn't have the cream peas, or before I became diabetic in 2006, June, I was diagnosed as diabetic, I would have, of course, a few slices of meatloaf, a lot of creamed peas, and a couple of slices of bread with butter. But because I am now diabetic, this is going to be my starch, my carbs. The meat is going to be my protein. This is going to be my dessert, and yes, it's sugar-free. From when I did that one haul, I still have some. These are good until February of 2022. You can see. So usually you let the meat sit so the juices don't leak out when you cut it. But again, because of time, I'll put the camera down. Okay, BRB while I set the camera down. And you can smell that bell pepper. Now, most people would saute the onion and bell pepper. I don't like doing that. I like a little bit of crunch in the bell pepper. Yes, I can eat it. So we can pretend that it's been sitting here. And don't tell me it's overcooked or whatever. That's how I like it. We grew up having meat, like tan, brown in the middle, never red. I don't know what that's all about, but never. And I will not eat meat that's like that. Bloody, might as well eat it raw. Like sushi. Gross. You get sick, so I don't want to get sick. So anyway, that's that, because you gotta let it set also. Here, let me move this to the back. It's all complicated, man. See how simple it is to cook. These are my videos for cooking are actually for still amateur, and because was never able to be a chef because the school kicked me out. Where's my spatula again? Okay, BRB. I'm gonna get something to show you. Okay, just in case there are doubters out there saying, "Oh, he's never been to culinary art school or something." Well, I'll prove you wrong. This is my only thing I was able to keep. That's the school I went to. The Art Institute of Tucson has my name, my student, and there's my ID that would get me in through the locked doors, the security doors and stuff to get into the college. And so there you go, doubters. And I don't have to prove myself to anybody, but anyways, just to shut you all up. Not you ones that believe me, but again, the haters. I wish it set the date. I'll see, because I didn't let it set. It's collapsing, but it's a hot bitch. So anyways, plate it up the way you want to plate it up. Of course, I'm going to get burned, because everything on video, it's the opposite. I know it's drippy and hot, so I won't be able to eat it, but I'll make it look like more. Instead of 2 servings, I'll make it look like 4, so I can fool my brain that I'm having 4 pieces, 4 big slices. And I don't use a knife. There's no reason for me to use a knife. Here's my little cup, spoon I put on this side because I'm not going to close it. And of course, a small compartment for my creamed peas. Now here's where I'll add a little bit more pepper. So BRB while I step up camera, well, you can't see, but get my pepper shaker. And again, this is on a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna raise the camera. I'll eat some cream peas. At least that's been sitting. If I would put it in a metal bowl, it would have stayed hot instead of in the pot. Right. For you, Grandpa Finley, dedicated to you, my little Irish French grandfather. Two thumbs up. Okay, I'm gonna go eat my grub. If you try this recipe, you can add what I added or add what you like. If you want to add the breadcrumbs, the milk, bread, whatever, egg, and whatever else, go for it, but it came out moist. So, again, if you don't want to subscribe, at least a thumbs up, comment, like, and share my videos again if you don't want to subscribe. Okay, thank you all. Love and peace from Tucson, Arizona, and me. Bye.